The deliberative process in a jury and how long a jury deliberates is entirely up to the jurors. I instruct them repeatedly throughout the course of the trial from the beginning and each evening, and I remind them throughout the course of the trial that they are not to begin deliberations until all the testimony has been completed, all the evidence is in, the closing arguments have been completed, and I've had an opportunity to instruct them on the law. Then they retire to the jury room and begin the deliberations. How long the jury deliberates is entirely up to them. How late in the evening they go is also up to them. I will stay as long as the jurors are comfortable, but oftentimes, in my experience, sometimes if we get to the end of the day, it's been a long day, it makes sense to break, let them go home, have dinner with their families, and then resume fresh the next day. Sometimes a good night's sleep does a lot to help people look at something from a different angle. On the other hand, sometimes it may be the end of the day and the jurors think they're getting close to a verdict and they'd rather deliberate into the evening. I will permit that as well. In my courtroom, I have a civil courtroom. I've never had occasion to sequester a jury or put them in a hotel. It's a very rare thing. It happens occasionally in criminal cases, but it's very rare. The main thing is once they begin the deliberations, they're in the jury room, and a deputy makes sure that no one has any outside contact with them. In my courtroom, I like them, if they are going to return the following day, I let them go home, but I remind them that they're not, just like I remind them throughout the trial, they're not supposed to discuss this case with anyone. And for the early risers who arrive first in the morning, they're not permitted to begin discussing the case and begin their deliberations until all the jurors have returned.